Hello, students and parents of Aquonic Township High School. This is Mr. Hayzler. I wanted to take a minute to thank you for your hard work and dedication as we close out marking period 1. On Wednesday, November 4th, we're going to finish up 10 weeks of learning in person. And that's alone a tremendous accomplishment. And that's a testament to everyone following our safety and security protocols as we navigate these uncertain times. When the schedule was first designed to have us back in person, it was designed to build relationships, for our students and staff to meet one another, to get started in their classes, and to work together to achieve success. And I'm proud to say that we've been able to do that in the first 10 weeks. When we developed the schedule, it was to make sure that we could get students in-person learning in our blue and gold cohorts, to spend a day virtually so that our buildings could be cleaned. And that has all played an intricate role to us being here today and finishing up the first marking period. The sign of good education is you want to be reflective. When you're a learner, you want to reflect, whether it's on an assessment that you took or a lesson that you experienced with a teacher. And as a teacher, you're reflecting on the lessons that you taught, or an assessment that you gave, or a conversation that you had with someone. And as a building principal, I'm always looking and reflecting on how we can make Aquonic Township High School a better place. And we can do that in marking period 2. Hybrid learning is hard. Once we got into the schedule, you could see that there were challenges. Teachers managing the different times and periods as they planned. Students figuring out how to balance in-person and hybrid learning. And then managing all of your extracurricular activities. And balancing things that are going on at home. It's a lot. And it can be overwhelming. And it can be stressful. And so you know what? We have to take a look at how we can make it better. And I spent a lot of time talking with students, talking with our Student Council Executive Board, talking with Mr. Portis, our superintendent, meeting with teachers, talking with parents, talking with fellow administrators. And what I came up with as a team, and we all talked about this in meetings with the teaching staff, is that we can do things with our current existing schedule. There's no perfect schedule, and we're dealing with a lot of different factors. We have our Allied Health Academy, which runs on a different schedule. We have our Morris County VOTEC shared students who go to school in the morning or afternoon and have schedules that are all different throughout the week. We have our regular schedule that we're currently going through. We have students on our structured learning experience. We share staff with the middle school and the elementary school, so we have to make sure that our times are consistent. And so when you look at the schedule, there might not be a lot that we can do to change the times, but we can change what we do with it. And so we're going to begin with Wednesday. Because Wednesday is really a long day. You're sitting on the computer from 7:29 to 2:40. That is a very long day for the teachers and for the students. And so we're going to look to shorten that day. You're going to see the schedule pop up here on the screen. Our day is now going to begin at 8 o'clock a.m. So that means that you're going to log in at about 7:55 and get ready for period 1 starting promptly at 8 o'clock. You're going to see that our periods are going to go from 46 minutes to 35 minutes. You want to log in that 5-minute window so that we can have a full 30 minutes of instruction. You're going to see that there's 5 minutes in between classes to give you a chance to stand up and stretch, for our teachers to catch their breath and get ready for their next class. You're also going to see that there's time built in the schedule for extra help, either in the morning or afternoon. Your teachers are going to still be available on Zoom and Google Meet, providing you with lessons. You're still going to log in and take attendance through Google Classroom and your Google Forms. All of those things will still remain the same. However, you're not going to be spending as much time on the computer. And hopefully that'll give you a chance to catch up on some of your schoolwork and get you the extra help that many of you have been asking for and the teachers have been asking for. So that's our Wednesday schedule, and that change will start the first week of the second marking period, which is the week of November 9th. We also need to take a look at our other days as well. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's great to see you guys in person. I can't tell you how happy I am to see all of you, and I'm glad that we can still do that. But after talking with many of you, one of the things about the schedule that I heard was that the afternoon is hard. You spend time in the longer classes in the morning, and then you rush home for lunch. And then the afternoon, by the time teachers take attendance, there's not much learning, and then you're getting work assigned to you. And the teachers feel the same way. There's not a lot of time to provide you with high quality instruction in that afternoon. It's nice to see you, but there are things that we can do different. And so the afternoon, we're going to change it up a little bit so that you're still going to log in and take attendance. Okay, but the afternoon is going to be spent as an extension of your morning learning, so that teachers will spend time reviewing some of the things that they did with you in your morning classes when they see you in person, or preparing for when they do see you in person. There's going to be time for extra help. So, maybe one day a week your teacher may say, hey, we're going to spend this time making up work. There are some things that are really working right now, and so teachers may stay consistent with what they're doing. If you're in an AP class or an academy class, or you're in driver's ed, or you have a science lab where you have required time, your teachers may continue teaching you new material. But in any of these classes, we're not going to be assigning large homework assignments. So that's going to take you a long time to do. When you log into these classes, you may have small assignments that may take you that 25 minutes to do, and your teachers will be there and available to support you. But we're going to try and look at that afternoon a little bit better in terms of lesson enrichment and providing you time to take a breath. And so we're hoping that these two changes in our schedule are going to help us as students be more successful and help our teachers be more successful. Being attentive in class is critical. The expectations of being on Zoom and Google Meet, it's important. It's important for the teachers to see you. It's important to attend your classes. But we also understand the difficulties that it brings when all that material is coming at you fast and furious. And so we're taking a step back. We're going to make sure that we focus on what's important and help all of us be successful. So I look forward to marking period 2 kicking off to a great start on Monday, November 9th. And if you have questions, we're going to be happy to answer them for you in class. You'll see through this presentation, and I'll also be communicating with you via email. But I want to thank all the students and teachers and parents who provided input on how we can make things better here at Pequannock Township High School. That's what learning's all about, because we're in this together. So let's make marking period 2 a great one, Panthers. I believe in you. Keep up the great work. Let's go, Panthers.